As of this morning, the most active sunspot group of the current solar cycle is crossing the Sun. Whenever active space weather is implied, comparisons to the Carrington event of 1859 are often brought up. In August of that year, Carrington observed a large sunspot group on the Sun and recorded the first solar flare ever observed. A few days later, the largest geomagnetic storm in recorded history was observed. It induced sparks and fires at some telegraph receiving stations due to the induced current in telegraph wires. This is a sketch from the Royal Astronomical Society archives made by Carrington of what he saw. The large sunspot group above and left of center was the area of interest. We can compare this image to the current image of the Sun for a size comparison of the features. As can be seen above, the Carrington Sunspot Group was approximately the same size as the large sunspot group seen on the Sun this past week. This sunspot group has been growing and evolving quickly over the last few days. If we observe in extreme ultraviolet wavelengths, we can see the area crackling with powerful solar flares. Since May 3rd, this area has been the source of many solar flares. Anything above 10 to the negative 5 watts per meter squared is considered an M-class flare, and there are numerous spikes that exceed that threshold. There are several spikes that are at or above 10 to the negative 4 watts per meter squared, which corresponds to an X-class flare, the most powerful class. The series of M-class flares since May 8th triggered coronal mass ejections, which are Earth-directed. This plasma from the Sun should arrive sometime on May 10th or so. Time will tell if it will be geo-effective and result in a geomagnetic storm or auroras.